Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Dodge Stadium for tonight's match between the Sacramento Republic and your Dayton Dutch Lions. Tonight's starters, first for the Sacramento Republic, coached by Carrollton in goal, number 25, Dominic Jakubic. The defender, number 23, Imran Clementa. Defender, number 21, Mickey Daly. Defender, number 22, Harrison Delbridge. Defender, number 12, Nemanja Vukovic. Midfielder, number 18, Ivan Markovic. Midfielder, number 19, Octavio Guzman. Midfielder, number 11, Max Alvarez. Midfielder, number 8, Rodrigo Lopez. Forward, number 9, Dakota Collins. And forward, number 5, Chad Bartolome. And now, for your Dayton Dutch Lions. In goal, number 12, Brad Stuber. The defender, number 28, Ben Sweat. The defender, number 16, Rock Ranger. Defender, number 8, Joel Live. Defender, number 6, Sebastian Terrier. In midfield, number 21, Shintaro Harada. In midfield, number 26, Fifi Beda. Midfielder, number 7, Ika Kudzize. Forward, number 4, Matt Walker. Forward, number 25, Aaron Schoenfeld. And forward, number 5, Eli Garner. The Dayton Dutch Lions are coached by Sid Van Brunen, assisted by Catherine Gordon and Jack Hermans. Tonight's officials, head referee Andre Castell, assistant referee Corey Richardson, assistant referee Myron Chandler-Campham, and fourth official Nick Balser. Please rise and remove your caps, gentlemen, ladies, and join us in honoring our country and those who serve it as Fairmont High School student Alex Wonder performs our national anthem.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
How let the wonder.
Afternoon, Sid. Thanks for talking with us today. A couple questions for you. Today's game against Sacramento Republic. Can we expect to see some changes from the lineup from the crew game?
Not from the crew game, but yes, from the last game we played, Harrisburg. There's a couple of things that we want to do different. So we'll have a goalkeeper change. So Brad Stuver will be starting today.
Stuver's on loan from the crew, is that right?
He did well for us for the Open Cup. He had a good second half against the crew last Tuesday. We're not totally happy with a couple of things with Matt. He knows exactly what those things are. So for now, for today, we're going to go with Brad. We do have some injuries to deal with Mateos being out and Jackson being out and Ross as well. So we tried Seb at that right back position against the crew. So he did well. She'll be playing there today as well. Two players from the crew joining us for this game with Ben Sweat left back and Fifi Baden as a holding mid. So it gives us the possibility to move Matt Walker to the right wing. And then of course the rest, Sean Feld, Eli, Ika, his first start of the season. He knows the league, he's a very talented player as well, so hopefully he can bring us something that we've been missing so far. And then the back line, like I said, with Seba and Ben, and then the two center backs will be Brock and Joel with Shintaro in front of them.
He sounds exciting. I thought Baden looked very good for the crew the other night, so it'd be good to see him playing for us.
Yeah, he's been with us before. He played with us in the Red Bulls. He's a very, very intelligent player. Compare a little bit with Shintaro, so I think hopefully having those two in the midfield.
A little bit of aggression in there?
Yeah, aggressive and pressure and then steal the ball and be able to hopefully catch Sacramento in transition.
Sounds good. Sacramento's doing very well this year. Going back to the changes in defense, you see the crew, we've got Parkhurst coming back from the U.S. men's team. I know Kevon was called up for Trinidad, but there was some question whether he would be released. Does that change any of the plans? Does that help us out with Ben Sweat?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think if...
Good evening, soccer fans. Welcome to Dayton, Ohio. You've been listening to the comments of Dayton Dutch Lions head coach Sid Van Drunen, and we have kicked off here USL Pro Soccer on a Sunday night. Beautiful weather outside, and we're looking for a great game on the pitch tonight. Dayton in their orange jerseys, white shorts, blue socks. Sacramento, the road team tonight, white shirts, burgundy shorts, white socks. Sacramento on the attack early. Doug Palomacki here with Andy Brewer as we get underway in what looks to be an interesting evening of soccer. Andy, let's take a rundown of the starting lineups.
All right, starting with the Sacramento Republic in goal, Dominic Yakuzbek. They're playing a 4-4-2 formation. Defensively, Emran Clementa, number 23, Mickey Daly, number 21, Harrison Delbridge, number 22, Nemanja Vukovic, number 12. In midfield, Ivan Merkovic, number 18, Octavio Guzman, number 19, Rodrigo Lopez, number 8, Max Alvarez, number 11, and up front they have Dakota Collins, number 9, and Chad Bartolome, number 5. The Lions playing their normal 4-3-3. Changing goal tonight, we have Brad Stuver. Defensively, we have Ben Sweat, number 28, Brock Granger, number 16, Joel DeLass, number 8, and Sebastian Chirrer, number 6. Midfield, Shintaro Hirata, number 21. Fifi Biden coming in from the crew, number 26. Ika Kutsidze, number 7. And up front, number 4, Matty Walker, 25, Aaron Schoenfeld, number 5, Eli Garner, as we get ready for a free kick now.
And they gave you just enough time before they took the free kick.
So kind of them.
Kutsidze over the top of that. Punched out by the Sacramento goalkeeper. Matty Walker with a strike, and we've got a Dutch Lions player possibly on a collision with the goalkeeper as that ball was punched out. Looks like Hirata that's down.
Hirata?
For the Dutch Lions. Not sure. We may.
Yep.
Hopefully we'll get another second look at that. see what might have
You're
happened.
right. I was trying to read a number there. I thought it was a 7, but it looks like it probably is a 1, so it's 21.
Yep, Harada back up, seems to be shaking that one off as that ball punched out by Dominic Jakubik. Sacramento Republic FC enters tonight's game 5-3-1 on the season. First year franchise in USL Pro, and I think probably with aspirations to make it up to MLS eventually, and we'll get into more of that as the evening progresses. Sacramento again on the attack. That ball will skip out of play. It'll be a Dutch Lions throw in. Dakota Collins couldn't contain that for Sacramento. Sebastian Terrier will throw it in, just short of his own bench. Schoenfeld, the target man, might have got away with a nudge there. Ball knocked out of play. Matty Walker will throw that one in, or he'll now hand that over to Terrier. Terrier will take the throw, looking for Kutsidze. Cleared out a little bit by Sacramento, and they are on the counter. Moving quickly down that right side. We've got an overlapping run from the back. They're going to switch it back quickly. Rodrigo Lopez. Terrier comes crashing into him, gets ball first. No call there from the referee. Partial clearance. Sacramento keeping it locked in. They will switch it now. Merkovich with the ball controlling. Will drop it back for Delbridge. And now coming down the left side is Vukovic. Vukovic will try and get the cross. They're going to say the ball skipped out of play.
That's what he
the
flagged.
Dutch Lions throw in. Dayton enters tonight's game at 2-4-2, winless in their last 4, and would like to put a W up on the board tonight, try and get a change of fortunes. Andy, keys to tonight's game.
Well, the Republic coming in here on the second of a 2-game road trip. They just won 1-0 2 days ago. They're sitting 4th in the table, obviously on a good run. They have also beaten the Galaxy twice, the Galaxy 2 team twice. So they're obviously a very good team, well drilled. I see a very international lineup here. The Lions, I think with a lot of new faces in there, are going to have to take a little while just to get used to each other, but hopefully they're a little bit more aggressive and attack this team, not sit back and let them play, because they're obviously talented.
Quick ball through, and that's just offside. I don't think Bartolome agrees with the assistant referee's call. I thought he might have been a half step or so. The Dutch Lions indirect free kick. As Baden now will set it up. Brock Granger will take this one.
Interesting, the last time we were here, Baden and Sweat both wearing Columbus Crew uniforms against us.
Yeah, everybody in a Dutch Lions jersey tonight played with or against everybody, because everybody got into that game Tuesday night, the exhibition game against Columbus Crew.
And one update for folks that may have watched that game, Beckham, who went off with an injury in that game, apparently has stretched his ACL. He'll be out for 4 to 6 weeks. So we wish him all the best.
Dayton with a couple of nagging injuries. I think Mateus still also on the shelf, not available for action tonight.
I believe he has a nose injury. Ross, another one that's out. Not sure how long for.
Ball being knocked around in the midfield. Fifi Biden now will collect that for Dayton. Schoenfeld coming back towards his own goal to field that pass. Joel DeLass, nice physical challenge there, out muscles the Sacramento Republic player. They'll drop it back to Stuver and we'll reset. 7th minute of play here, no score. It's early at Dayton Outpatient Center Stadium on a beautiful evening in Dayton, Ohio. Sunny skies, temperature about 80 degrees, very light breeze. Couldn't drawn it up any better.
It's gorgeous, but I'm sure it's a little warmer on the field with that heat coming off that turf.
Neither team dominating as of yet. Both teams in the feeling out process. Garner gets up early to get to that one first. Slide tackle there. Doesn't come up with it. Daly with the clearance for Sacramento. Attempted 1-2 on that right side. Dayton will have it for the throw-in.
Dayton starting positively enough, though. They're pushing forward, looking good.
Schoenfeld will drop that to Kutsidze. Now Terrier pushed way up from his fullback position, will slot a ball. Kutsidze now, nice slide tackle there, and they're going to say last touched by Kutsidze. kind of took the worst end of that challenge, and to add insult to injury, Dayton's not going to get the throw either.
I don't think he actually saw the defender. He turned a little bit, took his eye, was watching the ball, and definitely got hit there by number 22, the big Australian defender.
Clean tackle, just very physical challenge. Ball just in front of the Sacramento bench. Dayton there with a double team. Kutsidze now will return the favor with a great slide tackle. Biden now is in, and he's clipped. No call there as the referee waves it off.
Not sure I agree with that.
We'll come back to that. Dayton still on the attack. And Baden will control in the midfield. Slide it right side to Terrier. Another physical challenge there. This time the whistle will be blown against Sacramento. Foul will be called against Lopez.
Some good, hard physical challenges early in the game, so it could set the tone for the rest of the game right here.
Definitely setting the tone early, and I think I agree with you. I thought there was a clip there. Referee didn't want any part of it. Tonight's referee, Andre Castell, familiar with the Dutch Lions, as he was in the middle on Tuesday night for the exhibition game against Columbus Crew. Assistant referee on the near side is Corey Richardson, was also here Tuesday night. Assistant referee on the far side, Myron Chandrakanthan. And the fourth official is Nick Balser tonight. The ball swerved in. Only player there is wearing a Sacramento jersey. And Sacramento now will try the counterattack. Near side, Merkovich on the ball. Switch of fields, looking far side for Collins. DeLass gets there first, will nod it out of play. Sacramento throw. USLProSoccer.com. Fans, you've got scores, stats, news, and more exclusively on USLProSoccer.com. Nice defense there by Dayton. Garner, foot race going the other way. He's beating his man while dribbling the ball. Trying to play a square ball, now thinks better of it. That ball almost gets through to Schoenfeld. Nice dive there by Delbridge to save it. Ben Sweat, easy to pick out with those bright yellow boots on the far side. Now looks for Garner. Schoenfeld takes that off the chest. Ball popped up back to midfield. Now Sacramento on the attack. Lopez tries to get on the end of that. Stuver there to clear it safely for Dayton.
See Schoenfeld shading his eyes a couple of times there. Obviously the sun bothering him when the ball's up high.
Walker with a nice spin move down the touchline. He's got Terrier with a run and support. Terrier with a one-time cross. Dangerous ball. Knocked away. It's going to be a Dayton throw on the left corner. Nice ball there and a good run. Showing some confidence there from Sebastian Terrier.
Yes. Good attacking run on the outside. Good to see. I think our defense has been a little stagnant in the last few games, but that was nice.
Sacramento having packed numbers back, forced to clear it and try and regain some of that shape. Brock Granger will control it in front of his own bench. Brad Stuver, who we saw in the net most of the game for the Columbus Crew on Tuesday night, wearing the Dutch Lions jersey tonight. Harada back to Biden. Baden now will look for Matt Walker. Delbridge is there to cut it off for Sacramento. Sacramento with some close touches in the midfield. Ball dropped back to Vukovic. Vukovic now to Merkovich. Far side, right side. Good job over there to keep it in. Nicely anticipated there by Ben Sweat.
He's looked solid. I like the midfield for the Lions. They've been more aggressive coming forward. You got Harada, who's naturally aggressive. Baden stepping in there too. Even Ika's been running, getting in the way of the Sacramento players.
Baden suffers a little bit careless challenge there. Dutch Lions free kick. And we are back into play. Kutsidze now, but Delbridge is there quickly before Kutsidze had a chance to turn and look for options. Two-man battle there. DeLass going after it with Bartolome. Bartolome wins it for Sacramento. Looking for Lopez. Lopez now gets it back. Middle of the park. Slots a nice ball through there for Guzman. Guzman pops it into the box. Terrier there to challenge. Offside flag is up.
Yeah, I think Joel DeLass can have his hands full. Looked a little. He's been beaten once in the air. He was getting a lot of pressure there from Bartolome. So it's gonna be a physical battle. Hopefully he's up for it.
Ball knocked to Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld unable to control it. Sacramento with the ball back, and there's a trip from Schoenfeld. Nothing subtle about that one.
No. Took one for the team, I guess.
Sends Merkovich flying. Sacramento free kick. 13th minute here in Dayton. No score. Lopez, that's a beautiful ball through. And just like that, Collins puts it in the net. Dakota Collins on a great ball through from Rodrigo Lopez, and Sacramento in the 13th minute, they're up 1-0.
I'd like to see this on the replay if we get a chance. I don't think Brad Stuver could do much about it. One-on-one speed.
Yeah, definitely one-on-one. Once that ball went over the defender's head, pretty much sealed it. So Collins on the goal, Lopez with the assist. Sacramento takes a 1-0 lead, and Sacramento right back in the other end. And Bartolome on the end line tries to cross. It's partially blocked. Sacramento still with it at the corner of the 18. Double team comes from Dayton. It pops free. Bartolome is on top of it. Another deflected cross, and this one ends up in Stuver's hands.
You have to ask how one player could turn two Dutch Lions inside out right there inside their own penalty area like that.
Dutch Lions need to clean it up a little bit in the back. They've gone down 1-0. Stuver with plenty of time, looking for options. Now will send the ball long. Intended for Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld tries to flick it on. It's going to be deflected. Schoenfeld appealing for a push in the back. Getting no mercy from the referee. Guzman goes through that challenge. Turriere, a swing and a miss, and missed the ball, and I think missed Guzman for the most part. Ball thrown in, goes flick past Schoenfeld into the hands of Jakubik. Sacramento will now bring it out from the defensive third. Delbridge seems to be the controller back there in the defense, kind of setting the tone. And he will look towards the far side.
Clementa on that side.
Clementa on that right side. Now he'll swing it back to Vukovic on the left, but Turriere there to intercept for Dayton. Now Walker looking to go down the touchline. And that's great defensive effort there from Merkovich.
You know, it's always easy to second guess from up here, but a couple of times it looks like the Lions just gave up the easy pass to someone who was open to try and force something, and instead they end up losing the ball.
Lopez will slow things down a little bit. We'll hand off to Vukovic. Vukovic will take that throw for Sacramento. And Baden with a challenge from behind, and that's going to draw the attention of the referee. I don't think there will be plastic coming on this one, but
no.
The whistle was the warning that tackle can't happen again.
Very quick whistle, too.
That's one where the attacker kind of planted there, and that chop from behind, and then referee kind of waving like no more of that as he's running down. Lopez will take this free kick with a beautiful through ball a few minutes earlier, leading to the Sacramento goal that brought us to 1-0. He'll swerve this one in. Low ball, not much of a chance on that one. Harada intercepts. Walker tries to hit Garner on a counterattack, nothing doing. Now Clementa up that right side for Sacramento. Baden with the slide tackle to block the pass, but Sacramento again on the attack. Double team there coming from Dayton. Schoenfeld drops to Baden. Baden tries to find Garner. Safely ushered back by Merkovich. But now Sacramento gives it away. Schoenfeld had it temporarily, but it ends up on the boot of Clementa on the right side. Nice turn there from Guzman.
Collins again just turned the Dutch Lions inside out with his quick spins.
Schoenfeld down the left side. Slide tackle comes. Clean tackle there from Clementa. Knocks it over the end line. Dayton will get a corner kick.
So far a pretty even matchup, though the forwards for the Republic, they're a handful.
Fans Facebook has a USL Pro fan page all to their own. Visit the USL Pro fan page on Facebook at facebook.com/USL Pro. Corner kick swung in. Schoenfeld gets a boot to it. Can't really turn that one on target. It'll be a goal kick for Sacramento.
No surprises so far. Everybody's playing kind of how they lined up at the start. Nothing's really changed. The Lions definitely a little quicker to the ball in midfield. I don't know if that's Baden's influence there, but looking fairly strong.
Jakubik's goal kick about 20 yards the other side of midfield, and there's a little bit sloppy tackle there from Ben Sweat, and I believe they're calling the foul on that instead of the throw, so it'll be free kick for Sacramento. Nope, they're going to go with a throw. Sacramento Republic, as we mentioned, 5-3-1 entering tonight's match. Looking to make it a 2-for-2 clean sweep on their road trip. 1-0 victory on Friday night over Rochester. And it would be Sacramento's third win in a row, as last weekend they were victorious over the LA Galaxy 2. Home match where I believe 20,000 fans in attendance in Sacramento.
Not the first time they've gotten 20,000 this season. It's an impressive turnout.
Very,
you
very
alluded
impressive.
to earlier, they've got aspirations of MLS soccer out there. I think they have rights to one of the future franchises.
Those numbers certainly outdo what several of the MLS franchises do on a regular basis. So,
admittedly, those are against the Galaxy, so a bit of a California derby, if you like. There's a couple of California teams in the league.
yeah, 2 or 3 rash challenges there. Referee will award the free kick to Dayton. Harada in the midfield. Finds Turriere on the right side. Granger not really anywhere to go. Has to drop it back to Stuber. Granger and Harada kind of completing that triangle. Now Stuber will ship it to DeLass on the left side. Baden in the midfield, but again, good pressure there from Sacramento. Dayton really not having an opportunity to go forward very much, and as I say that, they will push it forward just a little bit. Kutsidze now in the midfield. Ben Sweat has made that run from his left fullback position, has some room. Looking to send that cross, far side. Here comes Schoenfeld, can't get on the end of it. Ball's going to skip over the touchline. Be a throw in for Sacramento, but
looks like Vukovic might have pulled up lame there on that challenge. I don't know if he landed awkwardly or
still
caught
kind of
maybe holding that upper
leaned
thigh.
over his foot there, favoring the left foot, left leg at least.
Holding the back there. Is he going to take the throw and press?
Take the throw. We may see some activity on the Sacramento bench, as they may get a couple of potential substitutes up and loose. We'll see. We'll keep our eye on that. Vukovic seems to be jogging it off. Dayton with possession in the midfield. Baden on the ball for Dayton. Left side to Ben Sweat. Sweat to Garner. Give and go. Sweat trying to get in. He's brought down from behind by Alvarez. And we'll see there will be at least a conversation with Alvarez there.
Sweat showed a nice turn of speed there going forward. Definitely threatened the defender enough that he felt he had to foul.
Tactical foul there?
I think so. I think so. He was burned and he wasn't going to let him go any further.
Would not blame the referee if he went for the pocket there. Certainly a few of the paying referees down below us feel that there should be yellow on that. They might be a little bit biased though.
That's what you pay your money, you get your chance to speak your mind.
Well, I've got this break. Fans, make sure to follow at USL Pro on Twitter for all the latest updates. 22nd minute here at Dayton Outpatient Center Stadium. Sacramento, by virtue of a 13th-minute goal from Dakota Collins, they lead Dayton 1-0.
Shin Harada stepping over the ball. If he's going to try a shot from here, or
not the greatest angle, but we'll see. It's going to be, Garner tried to go near post with that.
I've seen Harada
That was
practice
Harada.
try
Yep,
some
that was Harada.
things like that. That's why I was wondering. He seemed like he was lining people up a little too obviously for me.
Dominic Jakubik with the goal kick for Sacramento.
Vukovic still stretching out that left leg. He was just doing a few stretches on the knee.
Oh, it's a challenge from behind. Granger went right through the back of the Sacramento attacker. Don't think it was intentional there, but got him pretty good.
Yeah, DeLass and Granger both having a hard time with the big number 5 when it's up in the air.
So yeah, Bartolome up slowly there, and don't know if he caught that in the shoulders, the neck, or even a little higher, but definitely felt the effect of that challenge. Free kick Sacramento. A lot of activity, a little bit of jostling going on at the 18. Sacramento throwing a lot of the big bodies forward. Ball is swung in, deflected. I think that's going to be a goal kick. Pretty good marking there from Dayton, not giving a free header. Baden with the ball in midfield for Dayton. Granger now. Kutsidze on it. He's double teamed, clipped from behind, and will draw the foul. Kind of had already given the ball away, but then did get clipped.
I like Baden so far, though. He's been involved, just like he was for the Crew against us the other night. He gets involved in a lot, touches the ball a lot. Very positive.
Harada will swing that ball to the left corner of the 18. Sacramento there to head it. There's a one-time from Kutsidze. Ika couldn't get a whole lot on that.
That's a nice idea, nice effort. Got his foot around it, kept it down, just not quite enough power.
Turriere wins that header. Go out of play, be a throw-in for Sacramento. Vukovic still not 100% on that leg, but
nope.
Sacramento not too concerned at this point. They don't have anybody warming up. Bartolome now in midfield as he received a ball from Collins, but Dayton now will repossess it. DeLass, don't know that that's exactly where he intended that to go, but Ben Sweat will chase that down. Garner tries to send it forward. Now Sacramento in front of almost every time Dayton trying to send a ball through. Sacramento there to block the passing lanes. .25 minutes in the book. Sacramento 1, Dayton 0. Granger in front of his own bench. Nobody making a retreating run. He'll get it back from Harada. Baden to Harada. Now Kutsidze in the midfield, back to Baden. Nice movement to get that ball to Ben Sweat, free on the left side. Ben back to Kutsidze in the midfield. Guzman there, a little tug on Kutsidze. And a little confusion there. Dayton gives it away. Try and exploit that right side. Here comes Harada on the challenge. Sacramento still with it. Another square ball. Merkovic now swings it to Vukovic, left side. Merkovic and Lopez playing 1-2-1-2. Ball back, but dropped all the way back to Daly. And now they go right side. That's Clemento on the ball. He will try and take Ben Sweat down the right side. Sweat still hanging with him. Sweat will win the challenge, but Sacramento will draw the throw.
And Sweat, solid player. I haven't seen anybody really cause him too much trouble.
Ball crossed far side of the 18. Sacramento attacker there, able to get on the end of it, but didn't really have the opportunity to get the body around it and try and put that one on goal. I think that was Lopez on the end of that.
Well, the Legion are in good voice tonight. You can hear them.
Holiday weekend.
Yes.
They'll work tomorrow, so they're in good form. Dutch Lions throw in. Sweat will throw it to Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld looking for Garner. Garner on that run through, but that ball will go out of play. Collins comes back for it. Now we'll send the ball, tries to chip that over the back line of Dayton. Nobody really in a position to move on that for Sacramento, but there's a giveaway. Sacramento now will counter quickly. They've got Lopez open on the left side. Lopez now. Turriere with a nice recovery. Granger tries to get there. Turriere and Granger on it. There's Baden, but there's a good tackle there as Merkovich came through and won that. Clementa will block the clearance from Dayton. Be a Dutch Lions throw.
Turriere did a good job getting back there. He was coming up the field on this right-hand side, was kind of caught out of position, but hustled back and made a difference.
Schoenfeld flicks on the throw-in. Lopez collects for Sacramento and will drop that back to Delbridge. Delbridge all the way back now to Jakubik. Jakubik will send the long ball forward. Bartolome wins that header.
To say he's won most of the balls in the air.
Delbridge has to give that up. Turriere there, but can't find Baden's feet, and Sacramento will have it, and we'll try to switch fields here. Alvarez now will swing it right side. Clementa on the far side. Lopez and I believe that's Merkovich with a ball to Vukovic. Vukovic on the left side. Here comes Turriere to try and cut it off. Nice cross. Bartolome unable to keep that in. First touch escaped him just a little bit, and that ball will skip out. It'll be a goal kick.
Looks like Vukovic is shaking off that knock from earlier. Coming down this left side, going in a nice cross.
Fans Nike is a proud sponsor of USL Pro. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information. Schoenfeld goes up with the Sacramento defender Clementa. Nobody wins that. Sacramento now will possess. Switch it fields. Vukovic on the right side. Drops it to Delbridge. Delbridge. And that's a good sneaky ball through. The offside flag is up, though. Dakota Collins was the recipient of a great pass like that to score the first goal of the game and almost threw for a second one.
He's a live wire. He's all over the field, challenging the goalie every time the goalie goes to kick the ball.
A lot of through balls for Sacramento. Is that an indication Dayton maybe a little too flat in the back?
You know, that's what I've seen in a couple games now, and nothing here to change my mind on that one. Hate to say it, but I saw the same with the women's team earlier today, and they had to change their formation, bring two of the midfielders back to sit right in front of their front four, or the back four, sorry. And that was because the two midfield players for the Charlotte Eagles, number 9 and 10, were just tearing us apart.
And those two teams will play again tomorrow.
Yeah, they put a lot out in the field today. I'll be interested to see what they've got tomorrow in this heat.
Well, at 4:30 kickoff this afternoon, so both teams probably pretty well spent, and they will do it all again tomorrow. Dayton on the short end of a 4-3 score this afternoon.
Yes.
In women's league play. Long ball through. Lopez is there, but Turriere gets there first. We'll head it back to Stuver safely. Nice play there by Sebastian. And Andy, you mentioned MLS aspirations for Sacramento. Look no farther than the head coach for Sacramento, one Preke Radosavljevic. Most soccer fans, we'll just call him Preke.
Preke, yep.
But U.S. national team standout, one of the initial pioneers when MLS first started for the Kansas City Wiz.
Yep. Sacramento, the money doesn't seem to be an object. You know, they've got a 20,000 following there at their stadium. They've got some big names involved in the franchise.
Vukovic chases that one down. Nice cross. Sacramento with nobody there. Sweat will safely shield that one out.
Having lived not too far from Sacramento earlier, it's a big soccer interest there. There's a big market. They got San Jose, obviously, but still 3 or 4 hour drive to get from one to the other, depending on traffic. So that could be an interesting rivalry should they get into the league.
Absolutely. I think MLS has done a good job of that, setting up a lot of these attempted close. There's a trip that, Garner clipped him from behind. Not really intentional, just a little bit careless. But it'll give Sacramento a free kick in a dangerous part of the park. And as we mentioned, MLS, with a lot of these rivalries, we're going to have a new one come into MLS next year with a second New York team. Used to be D.C. and New York were the big rivalry. One
backed by the Manchester City team from England, so that's going to be interesting. I heard some big names being floated around to possibly be on that team.
The Pacific Northwest has just taken rivalry to a whole new level for MLS with Vancouver, Portland, Seattle up there. So good things going on at MLS, but good things going on here in USL Pro. Sacramento with a shot there. Oh, Vukovic. I guess he's shaking off the effects of the injury.
Yeah,
he pushes that one better. Just wide, but relatively unmarked as he made that dash through the box.
Yeah, I have to say, when I look at the MLS, that Northwest rivalry would be a good game. I think I'd like to go see one of those, probably at Portland. I think their stadium looks pretty neat.
Just watching those games on TV kind of gives you chills with 50,000 people screaming in Seattle or even Portland. A little smaller venue, but just the amount of excitement going on in those stadiums. Yeah, definitely. And that's going to be offside.
Yep.
Bartolome just barely, not by much, but enough that the flag went up.
Talking of derbies and rivalries, of course, the Lions have got a cup game coming up against the Indy 11, just an hour and a half, 2 hours down the road. And then the winner of that game gets to play the Columbus Crew. So a couple more big local games to come.
That game will be midweek for the Dutch Lions. On Wednesday night, they will travel to Indianapolis. And that game is actually, I guess, U.S. Soccer for the U.S. Open Cup is going to have a game of each round that they will highlight. And for this early round matchup, that is the game of the round for U.S. Open Cup. So U.S. Soccer will be streaming that game live on ussoccer.com.
That's great for the local region.
Wednesday night. So road match for the Dutch Lions, so I don't believe it'll be a USL Pro stream, but you can catch the action on ussoccer.com that evening.
Nice footwork by Ben Sweat there, just going around a couple players, winning the throw-in.
Dayton offense has been relatively quiet over the last 5-10 minutes. Dutch Lions need to see if they can get something going. DeLass, I don't know if he's clipped from behind, but he stubbed his foot awfully badly. He's down and still down. Sacramento on the counterattack. Baden tries to track it down. Granger gets in the way of the cross.
I think that's actually Ben Sweat that's down.
I believe you're right. I called that too early. Ben Sweat. And he's still kind of shaking that one off. They'll send him the ball anyways. We will see quickly whether he's still good or not. And he's still limping. He's going to go down again. And couldn't really tell on the initial challenge, Andy, whether he got clipped or whether there was enough pressure. And when he went, because he went to hit a decent pace ball, and I think his foot went straight into the ground.
It's possible. I see Shane Smith going out to warm up immediately. Of course, we do have a left back to fill in if needed, but Ben Sweat hopefully just shake that off like Vukovic. It's both left backs now with a knock.
Sweat will try to shake that off. Well, we've got to break USL Pro on YouTube. Every USL Pro regular season and playoff game will stream live on YouTube in 2014. Features include DVR, chat, and social media interactivity. Subscribe for free to the Dayton Dutch Lions YouTube channel today. Dutch Lions on the attack. Sacramento now will knock that clear to Bartolome. Bartolome brings it down. He will drop it for Alvarez. Now the ball out on the right touchline. Mirkovic. Now to Lopez, center of the park. Lopez looking for options. Cuts back inside of Harada. And Harada will be whistled for that foul. And I think the temperature of the game rising just a little bit here.
Quick take.
Sacramento Republic quickly with the ball back into play. Vukovic on the left side for Sacramento. Will drop it to Delbridge. Delbridge now with a big ball right side. It's going to clear everybody to go out for a Dutch Lions throw.
And Sweat seems to be moving freely enough. And
Sacramento on the break. Stuver comes out. Nice save.
Again, it was Collins with that fast turn of his, just left the defender behind.
Sweat under pressure, tried to clear it. It's blocked, still kept in play in that corner. Now we got a two-man battle there. Ben Sweat will win it. He'll win the goal kick for Dayton. Assistant referee being questioned about who might have last touched it, but it'll be Dayton Dutch Lions goal kick. Stuver with a quick goal kick to Ben Sweat. Turrier wide open on the right side. It's a big switch of fields to get it to him, but he's got 20 yards of space if they can get the ball to him quickly. Now play shifts that direction. Here comes the pressure. Turrier with it in front of his bench. Kutsidze being held, being mugged, and that's going to be a caution. That's going to put Delbridge in the book.
It should.
No, it will.
He's reaching.
The referee has already given the signal there. Tactical foul at its best. Delbridge shaking his head a little bit, but I'm not sure really how you can shake your head on that one. 39th minute, and Harrison Delbridge will go in the book for Sacramento.
Yeah, part of that's the height mismatch. I think Delbridge just leaning on top of Ika. Ika's never going to stand upright and get going.
Delbridge actually with an arm around Kutsidze as that ball went through, and that's why Kutsidze couldn't break free.
Yeah.
Free kick for the Dutch Lions, swung into the 18. Headed free by Sacramento. It's going to be a Dayton throw-in.
Ben Sweat leaving it for Joel DeLass, who's got a fairly decent throw. He'll get it into the 6-yard box, at the edge of the 6-yard box usually.
Schoenfeld lined up against Daly. That's a size-for-size matchup there. Schoenfeld wins it. Nobody running far post for Dayton. Harada now will come over. A little bit too late there, though. Granger will possess it at midfield, and Dayton looks to reload and send it back in. Walker retreating back towards the midfield. He and Ben Sweat with a 1-2. Granger now looking to shift it right. Now sends a through ball. He'll go back to the left. Schoenfeld with a flick on. Here comes Granger. Kutsidze now at the top of the 18. Garner trying to get back on it again. He'll drop it just a bit too far, but Baden's there to clean it up. Turrier now will swing it in from the right side. Nice ball. Schoenfeld couldn't get there in time. It's covered by Jakovic. Nice, better stuff from Dayton.
Yes, much better. I think it's actually the best I've seen so far in league competition.
Bartolome wins yet another header. Turrier with a Sacramento attacker all over his back is able to clear. Markovic there in the midfield. Drops to Delbridge. Now Lopez has it. Lopez and Markovic ping-ponging it back and forth. Now Dayton. Kutsidze on the counter. Markovic with a good tackle there. Markovic will have it. He'll drop it back.
Yeah, Kutsidze was looking for help desperately on this right-hand side, and everybody was behind him.
Ooh, Harada almost with another rash challenge. That one probably would have ended up in the book. Delbridge will cut that off. Dangerous ball. Garner was on the run there. Vukovic definitely has shaken off the effects of that leg injury, and it's been an active part of the Sacramento attack here the last 5-10 minutes. Final 5 minutes of the first half. Dayton still trailing 1-0. Sacramento on the board, 13th minute. Dakota Collins with a great ball through from Rodrigo Lopez. It's going to be a Dayton throw. Turrier will toss it back to Granger. Granger to DeLass in the central defense. Now to Ben Sweat on that left flank.
Yeah, Walker's had pretty quiet game so far today. He's been on the left-hand side, normally on the right-hand side. I don't know if that's been part of it or not, but hasn't seen a lot of the ball.
Yeah, he and Garner, I think, switched probably about 10 minutes ago. Now Garner is in on that right side. No offside flag. Garner is in. Delbridge tries to chase him down.
Oh.
There's a challenge from behind. It's going to be a penalty kick.
Penalty.
This is a very huge turning point here.
And the bench is pretty upset on this side here.
Precki springs up off the bench. And now my only question is it a penalty kick and a card? Delbridge already on a yellow.
That's true. That's true.
I don't think he's going to go for the card here. I think the penalty is probably going to be a just enough punishment.
If it is a card, I can just see the bench here just lighting up because they're upset about the call as it is.
Yep.
Now the card's staying in his pocket. He's not calling anybody
Brecky
over.
giving his opinion to the fourth official. And Aaron Schoenfeld is going to take this penalty kick for Dayton. Dayton with an opportunity to equalize here almost just before halftime.
And I think deservedly. I think it's been a very even game. It's probably the best I've seen the Lions playing. They've been compact and worked the ball well, defended. So it'd be nice to see them get this right before halftime.
And Sid Van Drunen crossing midfield almost to the Sacramento bench to probably appeal for the second caution for that tackle. Not coming.
The Republic's goalkeeper taking lots of time, walking around, getting himself comfortable, trying to
a little bit of mind games going on here.
Oh, yes.
Jakubic now is on his line. Schoenfeld ready to take the kick, waiting on the referee's signal. Here we go. Schoenfeld with the strike and the goal. Jakubic got a hand on it, but Dayton has equalized. We're at 1-1.
Yes, keeper did guess right. Got a hand to it, like you said, but Schoenfeld put enough on there to get his. Is that his fourth goal of the season now? I know it's second penalty I've seen him score here.
Schoenfeld making a good living from the penalty kick spot so far this season. I think that's at least his third that he's converted so far this season. Yep. Schoenfeld leading the Dutch Lions in scoring, and
that's
it's
got
not
the
even
Orange
close
Legion
as to who's
fired
second.
up.
For Aaron Schoenfeld, that would be goal number 5 for
wow.
Dayton. We are all tied up. 45th minute here, Dayton Outpatient Center Stadium. Dutch Lions 1, Sacramento Republic FC 1. Baden with the ball. Schoenfeld now, and he's got a fistful, of Daly's jersey. Referee Andre Castell sees that. Sacramento free kick. Delbridge, nice pass to Vukovic. Vukovic doing a good job finding the seam there on that left side for Sacramento. Kutsidze can't control. Merkovich will have it. Drops it to Daly. Here comes the pressure from Walker. Gets free of that. Clementa now on the right. Bartolome comes back and gets it. Guzman to Lopez. Lopez chips it. DeLast, nice job to cut that one off. Clementa tries to center it. Baden there for Dayton. Dayton just needs to probably escape this last whatever injury time we have. 1 minute of extra time. If you're Dayton, you certainly don't want to give away the momentum you've just gotten back. Throw in for Sacramento.
Notice Sacramento challenged the goalie almost every time the ball's played back to him. I don't know if that's what they do normally or if they've decided that's something they want to work on with Stuver.
Nice ball forward there. Jakubic comes out with the long clearance. Guzman can't keep that one in. And we are probably just about done here. Probably about enough time for Dayton to get this ball thrown in, and we will be at 45 minutes. Sacramento trying to make one last push. Ball's going to go to Stuver. Referee takes a glance at his watch.
The stadium clock shows 45.
Yeah, we've been at 45.
Stuver's not taking much
referee's whistle is in his mouth. And there we go. 45 minutes in the books here in Dayton. It's been entertaining. We've had a goal each way. We're at 1-1, 45 minutes in. Andy and I will be back after the break to give you some first half statistics, and we will take a look at what happens in the second half. We'll be back in a few moments.
1,220 erupt.
There's a company the Miami Valley can count on to shed light on new ways to conserve, to help empower our region, to help take the first steps into the future. Our rebates on new air conditioners and heat pumps, discounts on CFLs, and free refrigerator recycling are just a few ways you can save both money and energy. Tomorrow starts today with DP&L.
Having fun at the supermarket is one thing. Making time to do it is another. That's why Dr. Sears suggests Step 9. Add a whole food-based supplement to the family diet.
There's no substitute for just wholesome, real, whole foods. The fact is, children have erratic eating habits, and we don't live in an ideal world.
That's why Dr. Sears recommends Juice Plus to his patients.
The difference about Juice Plus is from 17 different fruits and vegetables. all conveniently packaged in a little capsule. Many vitamins, many minerals, and many phytonutrients, all those acting together. Even though Juice Plus comes in a capsule and could be perceived as a pill, it really belongs in the skills model, because Juice Plus helps the body muster up its own internal medicine. The fruits and vegetables in Juice Plus are natural phytos, those phytonutrients we talk about, the immune boosters. Juice Plus is like an insurance policy to make sure you get the necessary or optimal level of all these immune boosters. I found out about Juice Plus through my wife. I was recovering from colon cancer. And one night after chemotherapy and radiation, I sat down at the table and my wife shows me these 4 little capsules, 2 pink and 2 green. I said, "Martha, what are these?" And she said, "Never mind, just take them." So I simply took them. But being a doctor, I said, I got to find out what's in these capsules. So I started studying about Juice Plus. And I looked at the science of Juice Plus, reputable journals showing how much healthier people are after taking Juice Plus. And then I thought, if it helps me, I want my whole family to take it. And then I started using it in our pediatric practice, and I noticed the health differences. One of the things that impressed me about Juice Plus is how well researched it is. Many companies spend a lot on advertising and not very much on basic research. Juice Plus was just the opposite. Little on advertising, a lot on research. As a doctor, that impressed me. And what really impressed me is the effects I've seen in my pediatric practice. I would take children who were sick all the time, who had terrible eating habits, and put them on Juice Plus, and then moms would come in maybe a year later and say, "The reason, Dr. Bill, you haven't seen us so often is because my child is so much healthier after taking Juice Plus." Parents would say, "Dr. Bill, something surprisingly happened. When my child started taking Juice Plus, my child would eat more fruits and vegetables." I said, "Wow, that's interesting." So back to the books. Why? I was curious. Why would children willingly eat more fruits and vegetables after taking Juice Plus? And I found it's the old concept of metabolic programming. It's like you're giving the child all these fruits and vegetables, and the body says, "Wow, that's good for me. Give me more."
Western Ohio Graphics is a full-service commercial printing, advertising, and fulfillment company. From concept to delivery, we can provide over 800,000 in printable advertising specialty products and over 100.
And we are back for second half action here at Dayton Outpatient Center Stadium. We are tied 1-1. Dayton and Sacramento Republic FC, very entertaining first half. Andy, how about some stats, and then we'll talk about what we have seen and what we might see in the second half.
Pretty even game, 3 shots apiece, both the Lions and the Republic. Foul count, I guess the Lions got 6, and we got 9 for Sacramento. 1 corner for the Lions, and Sacramento caught offside 4 times. Looks like we've got a substitution maybe coming in for the Republic. Number 20, Felix Gilliam.
You're looking at the wrong side. It's going to be Carlos Martinez.
Martinez, I beg your pardon. You are right. I am looking at the wrong side. That's why they pay you the big bucks, and I'm just here to help out.
That is exactly true. And if you can't tell the sarcasm there, then you're just not listening closely enough.
All right. Try and figure out who's missing.
Yeah, it'll take a little bit. On this, 5. He's pushed up right side, midfielder. Merkovich is still out there.
Out there.
So
Teen is out there.
Guzman's still out
Alvarez
there. Alvarez might be. I think that might be for Alvarez.
Yep, Lopez, the captain. I agree. I think it's number 11 that's gone too.
We are underway, though. Second half just underway. Dutch Lions on the attack. Schoenfeld brought down. Good challenge there from Sacramento, and they will clear. Granger contesting for a head ball at midfield. And Guzman will pick that up and take it down the left side. Try to slide one through. Intended for Collins. Collins with the goal for Sacramento in the first half. Long ball there from Dayton. Clementa able to clear that out for Sacramento. Bartolome retreating now. Dayton, Baden. Now we'll switch it to Walker. Walker's got Kutsidze on the left. If he can get it to him, there's Kutsidze on it. Cross deflected there. It'll be a corner kick for Dayton as Mickey Daly comes in at the last minute to deflect that. I'm sorry. Have we confirmed, I think, that Alvarez is the player off?
Definitely have not seen number 11 on the field, so I think we're good to say that. Joe DeLass cuts that ball out, plays into Garner.
DeLass with a nice ball. Kutsidze tries to track that down. Daly takes it to his own corner flag, and now we'll clear. Martinez gets his first touch there, and that's going to be a foul. Bartolome pleading his case. He's won most of the headers today, but that one he went through the back of Brock Granger.
I don't think it was too deliberate. I don't think he was out to get Brock or give him paybacks, but it definitely ran him over.
Also for Sacramento, half-time substitution, number 20, Carlos Martinez, in for number 11, Max Alvarez.
You called it.
Dutch Lions free kick sails through the penalty area. Nobody gets a touch on that. Sacramento will have the goal kick. Scoring rundown. Sacramento got on the board first, 13th minute. Dakota Collins. Beautiful pass from Lopez, and we were at 1-0. Dayton with the equalizer in the 44th minute. Aaron Schoenfeld with the penalty kick. Only discipline handed out in the first half by referee Andre Castell was a 39th minute caution to Harrison Delbridge for a tactical foul. Sacramento on the attack. Tried to get that ball into Martinez. Dayton will clear it. Matt Walker now on the left side. But Daly will chase it down and drop it to Jakubik. Jakubik now with a long clearance. Baden wins the header. Garner tops it down. Schoenfeld was in an offside position, so had to let that one go.
Good positive start from the Lions. I like this more, I don't know if it's more aggressive or more proactive approach where they come forward more and challenge the defenders.
Collins in, first touch escapes him, but dangerous opportunity there as he kind of got the jump on Joel DeLass there.
Yeah, I've been impressed with Collins. He's looked pretty sharp, live wire. It's the first time I've really seen his touch let him down, unfortunately for him.
And Collins finished when he had to on that breakaway. Stuver with a long clearance as Collins tried to knock it down. Tourriere looking for Walker, and Clementa was there to shield that away.
See that whole midfield, though. Shintara, Ika both jumping forward, challenging early. Baden cutting off the channel.
And that's going to be a foul. Harada, and the card is out already. Very quick decision there. Referee Andre Castell says that's a tactical foul as Sacramento going on the attack. And Shintaro Harada will end up in the book in the 50th minute.
Seemed a little innocuous there for a yellow card, but I don't know. Harada have to watch himself. Wouldn't be the first time he'd been thrown out of a game if he could get a second card here today.
Yeah, Harada 2 weeks ago, the home match against the LA Galaxy 2 with the rash challenge in front of the Dayton bench that it resulted in him being sent off. Clementa with a nice switch of fields. And that's Vukovic. Nice ball in. Guzman on the end of it, and there, that ball's in the net. What a finish by Guzman. A little bit of luck, a lot of skill, and a great cross from Vukovic. And Sacramento takes a quick 2-1 lead here in the 50th minute. There's the replay, and that ball in off the post. Guzman will tell you that's where he tried to place it.
Yeah, it was a very good finish if that was the case, because he hit it just about perfectly. That sent a rash of Lions substitutes out to go warm up.
And really probably the key to that goal, you can't really place a better ball off the cross than Vukovic did there.
No, it was a terrific cross and a perfect finish.
So Dayton faces an uphill battle again as now they trail 2-1. But they do have a lot of time to get that back as we still have roughly 40 minutes to play in this one.
It's been an even contest. I don't think either side's really dominated this. So
Ben Sweat with a nice ball. Walker will take that in stride. Guzman chasing him down. He's caught him. Walker still with possession. Now into the 18. There's a shot. And it is blocked by Merkovich. Great work there from Matt Walker. Looked like he was stopped and all of a sudden cut left and broke free. And it was like the seas parted, but defense was good to recover.
He was very smart. Guzman kind of stumbled there and lost momentum, so he picked up speed and went past him. But a nice stop there by Merkovich.
That's a good ball in from Kutsidze. Nodded clear. Harada now trying to challenge. Sacramento on the counterattack. And quickly off to the races is Collins. Walker chasing. And that last touch is going to skip away. Stuver is there to scoop it up for Dayton. Good work right there from Matt Walker.
That was a 90-yard run back there to help cover. Ben Sweat was not making ground on him.
Walker doesn't get there. Collins probably finishes that one as well. Schoenfeld regains it for Dayton. Harada now sent from a central defensive position. Long ball for Garner. Clementa just a little bit taller than Eli, and Clementa will head that one clear. Eli Garner with the throw-in. Finds Kutsidze. He gets it back from Ika. Martinez will knock it free. And now Ben Sweat will throw it in. Harada comes to meet that one. Looking to serve that one into the box. Walker takes it in stride. Delbridge there to knock it free. And that's a nice bring down there from Lopez. And Lopez, now Merkovich in the center of the park. Double teamed. Still fighting for it with Harada. Just out of the reach of Baden. And now Merkovich with time and space will look left. Finds Clementa. Clementa with a cross. DeLass is there to clear it for Dayton. Big challenge there from Kutsidze. Going to say handling against Kutsidze from a prone position. Be a free kick for Sacramento Republic. Ball swung far right side. There's Clementa again. Delbridge to Lopez. Lopez been around the ball a lot, especially when Sacramento's been dangerous. Guzman just finished a great one to Martinez. Now Collins has it, tries to slip it to Bartolome. Granger is there to intercept. Walker now has switched over to the right side and can't control that, can't keep it in play.
Another dangerous situation there. Collins, quick feet, managed to turn it back again. Then the pass just lost it.
Daly to Martinez. Martinez now to Bartolome. Bartolome to Clementa. Clementa will cross that, looking for somebody all the way across the other side of the field. That's going to be Lopez. Lopez to Onterier. Now Vukovic with a run into the 18. He's got it. We'll try and swing it back. Goes across the 6. Ben Sweat with no options except to clear.
Spoiled for choice. There are two Republic players open there. Played it towards the one.
Sacramento looking to punish Dayton here and maybe go up by a second goal here. They're putting all kinds of pressure on the Dutch Lions back four. Here comes Clementa again, all the way forward to the 18. Ben Sweat tries to stand him up. Collins is in now towards the 6, drops it to Bartolome. Bartolome can't get it on his left foot to take that shot. Walker now will send it for Schoenfeld as Dayton tries to counter. Schoenfeld can't keep it in, and Dayton needs to circle the wagons here.
Yes, they do. Clementa on this right-hand side for their, the Republic has been getting open time and time again. I'm not sure if something's changed in the way they're playing or if our setup's changed, but seems to be getting a lot more space.
Fans, scores, stats, news, and more you will find exclusively on USLProSoccer.com. Excellent resource for league information for all teams and all divisions of USL. Vukovic will throw that in. Collins brings that down. Now ball popped way up in the air. Bartolome now comes away with it for Sacramento. They will push numbers forward. Martinez making a run up the right side. They can't switch it there, but now the ball back to Bartolome. He's got a runner left side. That's Vukovic. Vukovic looks to cross again. Sweat is there to clear, but only to Martinez. Martinez cuts back in. There's a ball slid sideways. Sacramento still on it. There's a shot. Granger will block that. Merkovic sends it to Vukovic. Vukovic loads up again. Oh, there's a great cross. Bartolome, and that's a bad tackle from behind. He will get called for that.
I'm not mistaken, down on the bench, I see Cruyff putting his shin guards on.
And Bartolome will check on Brock Granger there. Don't think the intent was for that nasty a tackle, but
it's dangerous. You're on the ground there trying to play the ball. You can only reach so far, and you just swept the ankles out.
Harada with a nice ball to Schoenfeld there. Kutsidze finds Walker. Walker on the run. Can he get past Clementa? Yes, he does. He's in the 18. Delbridge with great closing speed there to thwart the attack. Whistle is blown. And they're going to, I believe that's got to be a foul against... Is that nope, they're going to say goal kick on that.
I thought that was a corner, but whistle blew and confused all of us.
Sacramento, I think, is going to try and make their second substitute of the game here very shortly, probably next stoppage.
Fokiv, George, number 24. Always let you pronounce these awkward names.
Thanks.
Just follow suit.
Well, I guess with a last name like Palamaki, I can probably get closer to most of them. Just all that experience. George Fochive looks like he will be the next to check in the game for Sacramento.
And looks like Cruyff as well.
Dayton will also be making a substitute as Jesua Cruyff will come into the game.
Is Harada coming out for Cruyff?
Cruyff will come in as Harada will take a seat. Harada on a yellow, so probably
Yep. And Bartolome.
Part of the strategy there.
Number 5,
and Bartolome off for Sacramento.
He's had a good game. I was impressed with him, too. He was bullying our back line.
George Fochive comes into the game. Chad Bartolome, his night is done, and he was a force in the attack for Sacramento. Ball stays in play.
For the initial setup, it looks like they're going with just the one forward, and Fochive's dropping into midfield. So I don't know if that means they're going to be more cautious and hold on to this lead.
You would think that's the indication, substituting maybe more defense for offense, but as we say that, Sacramento on the counterattack. Lopez has it, pressured there by Turriere. Martinez will take that header. Collins with a flick. Right to Ben Sweat. Sweat to Cruyff. Cruyff will win that challenge just this side of midfield. He'll go down the left side. Merkovich cuts him off. Cruyff runs through it. He's still got the ball. Clementa trying to stop him. Cruyff gets the corner. There's his ball.
Oh.
Schoenfeld on the end of it. It's knocked free. Great effort there. Schoenfeld still down.
The goalkeeper
I think
holding
in
his
frustration.
head.
I don't know that that's an injury, but he is slow to get up. Play continues. Sacramento the other way. Lopez. Left side for Sacramento FC, and the goalkeeper now also down.
Yeah, I see the fourth official talking to the referee. The goalkeeper holding his head when he went down. Schoenfeld seems to be shaking off his, it looks like he's holding his back, maybe twisted when he landed. But Cruyff did well, rode the first challenge, came through, pretty much powered through the Republic defender. And got to the byline and gave it a nice cross.
Yes, so Cruyff powered through not one but two challenges there. First one this side of midfield, and then Merkovich tried to cut him off, and Cruyff just steamrolled right through that one. So instant offense there from Jesuit Cruyff. Dayton unable to convert. Schoenfeld, though, with a nice effort to get on the end of it.
Yep. Fourth official did a good job, though. So the goalkeeper holding his face. Immediately you could see him talking into that headpiece they have. And the referee listened, stopped the game.
Referee crew with the communication devices, so makes that kind of on-field communication a lot easier than it used to be.
Definitely does. Looks like the Lions just going to give the ball back here from the throw-in.
And we are back into play. 62nd minute, Sacramento FC up 2-1 on Dayton, and the home team trying to find that equalizer. Guzman has the go-ahead goal at this point. On it, Collins gives it to Lopez. Nice give and go. Lopez corner the 18. Will try and go far post, and not missing it by that much.
No, I don't know if we get a better angle on the replay, but that was pretty close.
Stuver will tell you he had that covered.
As any good goalkeeper would.
Ball dropped back to Stuver off the goal kick, and didn't really have a lot of time to set that up. He had to one-time it. 50-50 ball. Sacramento comes up with it. Guzman with a nice move there, and Fifi Baden will go in the book on that challenge as he was totally duped there by Guzman.
Yep, a little late there. You can see him stretching for it, and that extra extension just took his foot over the top of the Republic's player's foot. See Coach Sid, and actually on both sides, we've got some coaches talking to substitutions about some tactical changes. Expect to see 2 more subs in here shortly. It's Clemens, number 9 for the Lions.
Fans visit the USL Pro fan page on Facebook at facebook.com/USLPro. Sacramento with the restart after the caution issued to Fifi Baden. Martinez tries to push that ball through. And now we will have Dayton's second substitute of the game. That'll be David Clemens.
Matt Walker.
David Clemens coming on, and Matt Walker will come off. Substitution in the 63rd minute.
And number 17.
And also substitution, Justin Braun.
Yep.
For Sacramento.
And is that Collins coming out?
And Dakota Collins will come out.
That's good news for the Lions, I would say. Collins has looked dangerous and live wire the whole game.
So Sacramento, having used 3 of their substitutes. Dayton has used 2 of theirs.
64th minute, substitution first for Dayton, number 9, David Clements, for number 4, Matt Walker. And for Sacramento,
Martinez, or I'm sorry, Clementa trying to track that down on his right side. Loses it out of play. Dayton quickly throws that back in. Stuver will chip it to Ben Sweat. Sweat brings that down just in front of the Sacramento bench.
Oh.
Bad giveaway there as Martinez applied the pressure. Ended up right on the foot of Justin Braun. Sacramento gives it away. Schoenfeld now left side. He's got Cruyff on the run. Now he sends it as Cruyff stops his run. Clementa will give it right back to Baden. Baden will switch it to Turriere. Dayton looking to apply some pressure here. Baden with a one-touch pass. Sacramento on the end of it. Baden gets it back. Turriere to Baden. Baden to Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld, he gets clobbered.
Oh, he's
and that's by Delbridge. Delbridge already in the book. And I think that's going to be just a very stern talking to.
Wow. Now, if he was the player booked in the first half and the player that caused the penalty and that.
Delbridge walking a very fine line right now.
The man from down under getting away with it.
Christmas in May, perhaps.
I guess it is winter in Australia.
Dutch Lions will have the restart. Kutsidze looking to swing this ball into the 18. And he does, goes far post. Turriere tries to get on the end of it. Oh! Flicks it back across. And a sliding Schoenfeld cannot push that one in.
I have to say, for an MLS player, that should have probably been a goal.
Just maybe a half step too late getting there. And that's all it takes to keep it out of the net there. Fans, make sure to follow at USL Pro on Twitter for all the latest updates. Jakubek with a goal kick for Sacramento Republic FC. Merkovich will head it to Martinez on the right side. Comes the pressure from Clemens just in the match. Baden will knock it back to Ben Sweat. Sweat looking up the left side. He's looking for Kutsidze. Guzman wins the challenge. Now Braun, middle of the field. Slide there, late slide from Clemens. Sacramento retains possession. Guzman looking to switch. Lopez. Vukovic from a long ways out. Didn't really have a chance at that one.
Impressed with Baden, though. He's covered a lot of ground. He keeps harassing people. Every time he's under pressure, he seems to get a good single, one-touch pass out. Be nice to see him stay around for a couple of games.
Brad Stuver with the goal kick for the Dutch Lions. Schoenfeld Clemens tried to get underneath that. Sacramento brings it down. Guzman, Merkovich, Lopez doing a good job in the midfield for Sacramento. Now Guzman, Braun on the run through. Looked like the flag was going to stay down, but it's cut off by Dayton. Ben Sweat looking up the left side. Ball headed forward by Kutsidze. Nice flick from Schoenfeld. Kutsidze now intended for Cruyff. Cruyff and Clementa battling Clementa. Nice turn. And he will clear. Braun coming back from an offside position. Didn't touch it. Flag stays down. Turriere for Dayton. Slips but manages to get the ball to Granger. Granger to Baden. Baden, nice ball to Kutsidze. He's got options and chooses not to use any of them, and that's a harmless ball.
So Schoenfeld pointing to the outside. He had Sweat and Cruyff both on the left-hand side there, but he chose to put a ball through the forward channel.
Ball back in. Merkovich retreats back to central defense. Delbridge now to Lopez. Lopez gives it away. Kutsidze has it again. He'll have another shot at it. Tries to get it to Cruyff. A little pressure from behind, and he puts it behind Yesua. Now Vukovic on the left side. Vukovic with a stunning assist on the great goal from Sacramento. Braun is onside. He's in behind Turriere into the 18. Tries to cross. Harmless ball. Stuver will pick it up for Dayton. Joel DeLass, the captain. Nice ball to Cruyff. Cruyff, not a good first touch. Ball taken away by Clementa. Clementa with some pressure from behind. Gets it back to Martinez. Martinez to Fokive. Fokive, Martinez back to Fokive. Fokive will go down the right side. Will swing a ball into the 18. Cut off there by DeLass. DeLass to Cruyff. Cruyff retreated back almost to his own 18 to collect that. Ben Sweat up the left side. Usually that's where Cruyff is, but he's not there at this time. Guzman heads it to Braun. Martinez. Braun back to Clementa. Martinez still with it in front of the Sacramento bench. Going to be Sacramento throw.
Good short passes. A lot of triangle moves. 1-2s there between the Fochive and Martinez, I think it is.
Joel DeLass tries to clear once, can't do it. It's blocked.
There
Second
goes.
one goes out. Garner on the run. That's a quick ball back. Jakubic does a good job to collect that. Garner sticks a leg in. Unable to get contact with the ball. Very, very close. Dutch Lions with the throw. Ball knocked around. Delbridge will clear it for Sacramento. Dayton is going to make another substitution. Felix in the game for the Dutch Lions.
Is Ika, number 7, coming out?
And Ika Kutsidzi's evening comes to a close, 71st minute. Felix for Kutsidzi.
Number 20, Guillermo Felix for number 7, Ika Kutsidzi.
Clemens came in earlier. I don't think we've called his name since he's been on the field.
Cruyff down that familiar left side, tries a cross, blocked by Merkovich. It'll be a Dutch Lions corner kick. Nike is a proud sponsor of USL Pro. Follow at Nike Soccer on Twitter for all the latest Nike Soccer information. Nice corner kick there. Nobody on the receiving end for Dayton. Jakubic comes up with it for Sacramento. Martinez on the right side. Good sliding tackle there from Ben Sweat. It'll stop the Sacramento counterattack.
You can tell the Republic are happy with the result as it is because that corner kick, every single one of their players was back within the 18-yard area.
Braun, the target man, receiving the throw. Tries to get it back to Martinez. Martinez battling with Schoenfeld. Aaron wins that battle. Clemens now on the left side, finds Baden in the middle of the park. Ben Sweat will now switch it to Turriere on the far right side. Tried to head it to Garner, went past him. Felix unable to catch up with it. Martinez now will possess, looking for Lopez. Lopez will knock it back. Nice ball. Guzman tried to slip that one through to Braun. Granger there to cut it off.
It's a lucky bounce. Baden very quick with those passes, though, but he seems to find his own teammates almost every time.
Joel DeLass was looking for Cruyff. Ben Sweat picks it up. Felix now will drop it. Clemens goes to Garner, right side. Look for Eli to cut in the 18, and he does. Tries to cross. It's blocked. It'll be a Dayton Dutch Lions corner kick. Dayton starting to exert a little more pressure as they look for the equalizer.
Interesting to see if the Republic make any more changes. I see coach talking to another player on the sidelines.
Each team has used 3 of their substitutes, each team with 2 left.
But again, every one of the Republic players is 1 in the D, and the rest of them are all in the 18. Braun and Felix having a shoving match.
Corner kick swung in. Clemens on the end of it. Ball knocked to the left. Now cleared. Fochive on the end of that. Dutch Lions throw just in front of the bench. DeLass will take this for Dayton. Now he will hand off. Sweat will throw it. Joel DeLass now looking to serve into the 18. Schoenfeld, Garner, both with headers. Now Granger. Granger with a move goes inside. Ball cleared. Baden and DeLass back. That's a dangerous ball as Braun is coming. Stuver gets there first. Dayton fortunate to dodge a bullet there.
Very calmly done.
DeLass with a good ball. Garner running. Felix running. Schoenfeld running. Sacramento's there. Merkovich now with possession. Clemens tracks him and kind of cracks Merkovich. They're going to probably slow this down and play it out as Clemens gave Merkovich a pretty good shot there right at midfield. I don't know that referee Andre Castell had a good view of that because he probably would have reacted a little bit more to that.
Even then, Clementa holding the ball on the sideline wasn't just going to kick it out. He was burning up the clock for as long as he could before playing that off. Now Merkovich still on the ground. Looks like we've got a substitution, number 32, trying to come in.
Stephen Evans for Sacramento will be coming on.
And is it Guzman that's coming off? It looks like Guzman that's coming off.
Guzman, who at this point, if things stay as they are, Guzman would have the game winner.
It looked very good, I thought, in midfield. Very comfortable on the ball, as most of the Republic players have been.
50th minute one-time strike from off a beautiful cross from Vukovic. Guzman put it in off the left post. And that provides our difference in the game right now as Sacramento leads 2-1. Stephen Evans in the game for Sacramento.
Interesting, the Lions didn't give the ball back as if it was kicked off for an injury.
Yeah, they just did. Delbridge, left side for Sacramento. Braun making that long run, but Dayton gets there first. Joel DeLass with a lot of space, looking to push forward. He and Baden will play pass back and forth. Now Cruyff comes back to receive it. We'll let it skip to Clemens. Clemens tried to flick it through. Throw in Dayton. Clemens with a quick throw. Cruyff. Nice job to get around Daly. Clementa's there as well. It's going to be a corner kick. Clementa doesn't agree with that call, but Dayton will get the corner kick.
Fourth corner for the Lions. Cruyff always looks dangerous, though, when he gets that ball and he takes on the defenders.
He's been making things happen. He's definitely made his impact since he's come in, and he will take this corner kick for Dayton. Schoenfeld lined up in the 6. Felix trying to get there. Tourrier with a header back towards the goal. Tourrier up again. He and Fochive going up for that. Nice job by Jakubik, and he makes sure the referee sees that that ball did not go out. Quick throw. Vukovic now will try and switch fields. Had Martinez kind of open, but couldn't switch it that far.
Yeah, someone's down on the far side there. I don't know if he clipped or what. I didn't actually see what happened.
May have re-aggravated that injury from earlier in the match.
He's definitely going to be icing himself tonight, I think.
2 games in 48 hours, so they'll enjoy the flight home if they can go out of this 2-2 on their road trip. Clemens trying to make things different for Dayton. Cruyff running down that left side. Ball safely cleared there by Daly. Dayton is up the offensive pressure here in the last 5. We've got about 15 minutes to go. Dayton looking for an equalizer as they trail 2-1. Ball not clear by Merkovich. It's going to be another Dayton Dutch Lions corner kick. Yesua Cruyff is going to take this one again.
Again, all the Republic
Dayton
back
with
in the
a
box.
lot of players stacked at the box. Oh, Garner breaks free. Oh, that's not Garner.
Is it Granger?
That's Granger. Got his head on it uncontested. You got to put that one on frame at least. Make the keeper make a save.
Yeah, I think he'd like to see that one again. That was about as open as you could get in front of the 6-yard box. Yeah, he's looking away in disgust over there on the far side of the field right now.
Kubik with a goal kick for Sacramento. In no hurry to get the ball back into play. Tourrier and Braun with a battle. Again, the ball popped up in that same vicinity, same battle. Braun's going to be whistled for the push-off. Dutch Lions with a quick restart. Joel DeLass, center of the park. Schoenfeld comes back for it, draws some defensive pressure. Now Dayton with 3v2 on this left side. Clemens looks to give it to Cruyff. Cruyff again trying to manufacture down that left touch line. Wins the throw-in.
It almost has a cup feel to it. It's like the Lions realizing they really need to get a win here, going for it. The Republic content to hold on to a lead and just take what they can out of here.
Garner with a nice dummy. Felix wins that battle. Still has possession. Slots across. Schoenfeld battles.
Oh.
Goes down. Referee says no, get up. No call there. Sid Van Drunen up off the bench appealing for a penalty kick.
For a second, I thought the referee was waving to the spot, but then he started flailing his arm up and down like, get up.
Thought perhaps maybe one per game is enough. Fifi Baden in the middle of the park now. He's being chased by Fochive. Fochive unable to take it back. Now Sacramento has it, but Fifi wins it right back for Dayton. Jesua Cruyff, left side, corner of the 18. Gets around his man. There's the cross. It's going to be knocked out. This will be a throw-in almost to the corner flag.
I think Clementa's seen enough of Cruyff yet. He's taking him on every time.
Be seeing him on the plane ride home. Cruyff's gone up that left side several times in the short amount of time he's been in the game. Sweat nods it back to Cruyff. Now back to Sweat. Sweat looking to serve this one up. Goes right side. Ball headed out by Delbridge. Fochive with a nice move to the left side. Turriere will chase him down. Nice work there by Sebastian. Throw in Sacramento Republic FC. Fans every USL Pro regular season and playoff game will stream live on YouTube in 2014. Features include DVR, chat, and social media interactivity. Subscribe for free to the Dayton Dutch Lions YouTube channel today. Ball sent in. Fochive was on the run, but he was probably going to be offside. Stopped his run. Stuver brings it back into his 18. Now we'll distribute that to Joel DeLass. DeLass pushing forward. Dayton with an entire team sense of urgency here as they try and at least salvage a point out of this one. Felix checks back. 1-2 with Garner. Felix has it again. Felix will tee it up from about 30 yards out. Didn't get a whole lot on it as there was pressure. Delbridge a little slow to get up as he's holding his back, so just took an awkward fall there. Jakubik puts the ball on the ground. We'll send this one long. Dayton with a header forward. Can't control it. Clementa with the throw for Sacramento. Martinez gives it away. Schoenfeld, and Dayton will give it right back. Cruyff, not a good touch there. Clementa with the throw, looking for Braun. Sweat muscles it away.
It was a good
Throw
challenge
in for Sacramento near midfield.
It was a good aggressive challenge there. Sweat's number was around the front of his shirt.
And there you go. Another game of tackle football going on there, and Ben Sweat called for the foul, rightfully so.
Well, trying to get some paybacks there, only this time the referee or the referee's assistant saw it.
Looked a lot like the battle we saw almost all night Tuesday night between Schoenfeld and Tyson Wall when the Columbus Crew were here.
Well, looks like the next Lions sub might be Brookhausen.
Lopez and Clementa over it for Sacramento. They will play it short. Lopez now on that right side. Cruyff back playing defense at his own goal end line. Nicely done there, and Jesua will now lead the counterattack up the left side. Great sliding tackle there, recovery from Evans. And Joe Brookhuizen will now enter the match for the Dutch Lions.
And Sebastian Turriere is coming off, so they're pulling off their right back, and they're going to put in what must be another center forward, I would think, with Big Joe.
So they will have dual target players as Schoenfeld and Brookhuizen will both be up top. And Dayton now probably will go with primarily three in the back as they will push numbers forward. DeLass now in the center. Baden drops back, but you expect Baden to be mostly in a midfield role. That ball's going. Felix on the run, gets a chest to it. Schoenfeld will try and chase it down before it gets to the end line. He does.
It makes sense what the Lions are doing. The Republic went from 2 forwards to 1. No point in having the extra defenders back there if there's only one sitting up on them.
Ball blocked by Lopez. Dayton with the throw in. Ben Sweat on the ball. 84th minute, Dayton still down 2-1, looking for the equalizer. Brookhuizen with his first touch of the evening. Still on it, draws a lot of attention. Now Fifi in the middle of the field. Baden looks, can't go forward, drops it back. Granger with a big switch. Schoenfeld nods it down. Here comes a runner. On the end of it is Garner. Ball knocked towards the left side for Dayton. Clearance from Sacramento. Ben Sweat there. Dayton continues to apply the pressure. Ooh, and there's a big challenge there. Referee immediately to the pocket. Merkovich is going to receive yellow for that challenge on Ben Sweat.
They were both stretching for the ball. I think a little unfortunate for Merkovich. I don't think he did much more than Sweat. But he was definitely the one underneath and caught Sweat. Some excitement down on the bench there for Sacramento. More instructions coming in.
Preki very active and animated here in the second half, and his Sacramento Republic squad leading Dayton 2-1.
And again, the whole of the Republic back except for the one-man wall.
Brock Granger over this ball will take the free kick for the Dutch Lions.
Schoenfeld's going to come from the left, Brookhausen from the right. Could be an interesting collision in the middle. Felix also.
Granger will swing it far side. Felix gets on it. Schoenfeld there. Mad scramble. Dayton still there. Garner over the bar. It's going to hit the football goalpost. It's going to be a goal kick. And we've got appeals from both sides for fouls.
That's interesting. Brookhausen on the far side played it back in. Schoenfeld, like I said, was coming in from the other side as if he was expecting that. A little bit of a scramble. Garner had what looked like time to place his shot. Went for the top corner and just overdid it. I wonder if that one came from the training ground, though. It was interesting to see Schoenfeld go facing almost the wrong direction and waiting for Brookhausen to play it back in.
Goal kick taken. Jakubik didn't get a whole lot on that. Clemens pressuring. Sacramento throw. Clementa, he's gone the entire 90 for Sacramento. Braun matched up against Ben Sweat.
3 sets of arms up there from the bench claiming something.
Sacramento in no hurry here. We will see a little bit of injury time here. And same matchup, Braun and Ben Sweat. Here comes the double team. Last touch by Braun. It's going to be Dutch Lions throw. Final 4 minutes of 45 here in the second half, plus whatever injury time we'll have. Ben Sweat with a big switch looking for Garner. Ball headed free by Vukovic. Garner on the restart for Dayton. Granger drops it to DeLass. DeLass looking for Clemens. It skips to Schoenfeld. Schoenfeld in the 18. Ball knocked around. Bounces off a Sacramento defender. It bounced off Merkovich, but right into the hands of Jakubik. Jakubik with the high punt. Fifi Baden will head that for Dayton. Martinez has moved over to the left side now, and he possesses for Sacramento.
Lions need to be careful. They need to come back and defend with only the 3 defenders there. It's, you know, when Sacramento has time on the ball, the midfield needs to come back and help out their defense.
Merkovich to Lopez. Lopez gets that to Evans. And now that'll swing outside to Martinez. Martinez corner the 18. He'll try a shot far post. Stuver there for Dayton. Quick restart. It's to Felix. Felix will turn. He'll try and go the other way. Double teamed. Schoenfeld now with it for Dayton. Trying to hit Garner on the run. Garner to the right side. He and Vukovic battling corner the 18. Garner with a nice cross. Switch of fields. Felix off the chest. Schoenfeld tries to get a shot off.
Almost too intricate there. I think Garner maybe would have been better served trying to take on the defender in the box, draw a foul.
Take a look at this replay. Garner with a nice service. Felix takes it off the chest. And if that ball's not behind Schoenfeld, Aaron's got a better chance to put that one away.
Well, it was a nice effort, but I do think if Garner at that position should almost taunt the defender and try and draw that foul in the box. He's got the speed, come inside.
Nice job there from Braun to take that ball down, and then he's stripped by Baden. Baden will switch it to Cruyff. Cruyff brings that one down. Nice one time. Felix tries to spin. Still effort. Can't get a call. Dayton will retain possession. Ben Sweat on the left side. Cuts inside of Braun. Now to Baden. Baden will swing it to Granger on the right. Garner comes back. Now Granger looks forward. Nice spin there from Clements. Here comes the defensive pressures. Fokive can't get it away. Cruyff trying to go down the left and again comes away with it into the 18. Challenge from behind. Still has it. Now dispossessed. And here comes Sacramento the other way. And that's not a good ball there from Clementa. And that ball is swung. Not sure where Granger was going with that.
If it was a shot, it was about 12 yards short.
Jakubik now with the ball. We are in the 90th minute. No indication yet. Looks like maybe 3 or 4 minutes of injury time going to be added. Fourth official discussing now with Sid Van Drunen. Preki up off the Sacramento Republic bench, giving instructions to his squad. Yep, looks like 4 minutes if the indication from the fourth official is accurate. Stuver with a long ball. Brookhuizen wins it for Dayton, but heads it out of play. No, that's incorrect. 4 minutes of extra time. There we go. Ball thrown in.
Yet again, my partner is correct.
I get some of them right some of the time. Sweat has it taken away by Lopez. Lopez now in the 18. Sweat all over him. And there's going to be no call there. Dayton back the other way.
I saw Lopez's arm grabbing
nice
Sweat
tackle
as he went
there
down.
from Evans, but Evans gives it away to Baden. Baden now in Fokive with the challenge.
Oh.
Baden takes a knock. He goes down. It's going to be a foul called there. Sacramento bench not real happy with the turn of events here, and
some time wasting
Lopez
there.
is going to get a call for kicking that ball away, delaying the restart.
He's still complaining about getting shirt pulled in the penalty box.
So Dayton, Brock Granger will take this free kick. Dayton with 8 players lined up in the 18.
Surprised Ben Sweat's not going forward. One of the taller players. Oh, short
He's
pass
going to be the outlet, and now he will swing it. That'll go to the right side of the 18. Delbridge there to win it for Sacramento. Ball's going to be kept in on that left side for the Sacramento Republic. Going to be Sacramento throw. We played about 1:45 of our extra 4 minutes. Dayton still trailing 2-1 here. Dayton Outpatient Center Stadium. It's been a beautiful night for soccer, a very entertaining match. And we're not done yet. Still a couple minutes to go.
Just a reminder, the next game for Dayton is at home against Rochester on the 1st of June here at Dock Stadium.
Home match next week, right? Yep.
Rochester.
After an Open Cup match in Indianapolis midweek. Nice turn by Felix. He's into the 18, tries the chip. Nifty footwork there from Felix, just unable to get that on goal.
I think I said earlier, this has the feel of a cup game to me. It's like Sacramento got ahead and immediately set about defending that lead from there on.
Jakubik being prompted by referee Andre Castell to get that back into play. Braun and Ben Sweat matched up there. Sweat will win that. Cruyff flicks it over the top of his head. Now Schoenfeld hits Felix. Felix on the run. Great slide tackle. Ball pops free. Jakubik scoops it up as Brookhuizen can't get there in time. Lopez now will have it in front of the Dayton bench. Here comes the pressure. Clements now the double team, and he will be buried over, and there's a little bit of extracurriculars there as Cruyff comes in second, and I think Cruyff is going to get the yellow card for that extra effort.
Came in behind on Lopez there. He wasn't going to let him time waste and almost fell on top of him, which I think caused the agitation from Lopez. Of course, he's not going to get up too quickly.
So we are in the 4th minute of what was promised to be at least 4 minutes of extra time. With the cautions, we may see an extra minute on top of that.
The fourth official making him take the 3 yards back.
Lopez with a little bit of a smile there.
He's definitely in game-killing mode right now.
Republic in no hurry to get this back into play.
And in fact, 4 players behind him and 1 alongside him as we look, so 6 of them in their own half. With a free kick going the other way.
And yeah, we've used almost that entire minute after the caution to restart, so I would assume we would get at least about a minute more here. Braun takes it to the corner flag. Here comes the double team. This time it's Clements on the double team. It's going to be Dayton throw. Dutch Lions try and rally for one last push. Ball sails over Schoenfeld's head. Sent long by Daly. Martinez tracks it down. We'll drop it to Fokive. Fokive now back to Martinez as they play it to the corner flag. Martinez will just probably stand on it once he gets there. We'll cut it back inside a little bit. And there goes the final whistle. And we have completed our 90 minutes for tonight. Dayton again comes up on the short end, 2-1 to Sacramento Republic FC. Tough loss for the Dutch Lions, a very entertaining game again tonight. And taking a look, first of all, statistically, what we have roughly collected here in upstairs. Andy, how did it look on the stat sheet?
I think another even half, actually, shot-wise. I had 4 for the Lions, 3 for Sacramento, even though the Lions were dominating that second half as far as trying to score goals. They definitely had the corner count, 5 corners to nothing in that half.
And when you take a look at stuff as far as what officially got into the stat sheet, run down the goals real quick. Dakota Collins opened our scoring 13th minute of the match on a great chip through from Rodrigo Lopez. Sacramento Republic up 1-0. Dayton got the equalizer in the 44th minute as Aaron Schoenfeld converted from the spot on a great counterattack from Dayton. Player chopped down, I think it was Garner, chopped down by Delbridge after he gets the shot away, but definitely still a foul. Schoenfeld converts from the spot, his 5th goal of the year. We were tied 1-1. And then 5 minutes into the second half, the play that decided this game, fantastic cross from Vukovic for Sacramento from the left side. Octavio Guzman gets on the end of it for Sacramento. One time, first time, hits it off the left post, ball goes in the net. That was the end of the scoring. As far as cards go, Andre Castell, a little busier night tonight than he had in the exhibition game on Tuesday night. Delbridge with a tactical foul in the 39th minute. That was it for the first half as far as cards go. Second half, Shintaro Harada saw yellow in the 50th. Fifi Baiden with a reckless tackle in the 62nd minute. Ivan Merkovic with a reckless tackle in the 84th minute. In extra time, we had 2 yellow cards as Rodrigo Lopez delaying the restart, kicking that ball away, and then Yesua Cruyff with a reckless challenge here in front of the Dayton bench. No red cards tonight, 6 yellows. Dayton ends up on the short end again, 2-1. Andy, we look ahead to the next week for Dayton. First off, Open Cup match Wednesday night in Indianapolis.
Yep, India, from what I've seen, hasn't had a great start to the season themselves, so the Lions should take some heart from that. I think today's performance actually was a lot better than I've seen the Lions play. Baden made a big difference in the middle of the field there, helping cut things down. Now, being a cup game, I don't know how many of the crew players will be eligible or if the crew will want them to play in a cup game, knowing they may need to play them later on in the competition. So some interesting selections ahead, I think, for Coach Sid.
And that game will be Wednesday night. I don't have a start time on that one yet, but I do know that game will be streamed live on ussoccer.com. It is the feature match of this round of the U.S. Open Cup. So fans that want to get a look at the Dayton Dutch Lions versus the Indy 11 on Wednesday night, take a look at that on www.ussoccer.com. And then next Sunday, we will be back here for the next Dayton Dutch Lions home match as they will host the Rochester Rhinos. And again, got to take care of your home field, and it's kind of difficult to say that you need to have a sense of urgency as we are just entering the month of June next week, but they've got a lot of ground to make up, and
yes,
next week a home match would be the ideal time to do it.
And I think one of the talking points in this game, and one of the things that Coach Sid is going to be looking at, is the yellow card there for Delbridge early on, and then the penalty against Delbridge again, no card given, could have changed the game quite a lot if he had seen red for that challenge.
Positives you take away from tonight, you're playing against a Sacramento team that has now won 3 in a row. They've won 2 on this road trip. They sit, well, before tonight they were 4th in the table. 3 points will take them at least temporarily up to 3rd. Yet Dayton was with them step for step for the most part tonight, so at least you can build on that for next week.
Absolutely. I thought they did a good job. I say Sacramento, one of the top teams in the league, sitting in 4th, and then right above them is the LA Galaxy, who they've already beaten twice this year. So Sacramento, their eyes looking towards the MLS in the not-too-distant future, I think. Definitely came here with some talent, and the Dutch Lions matched them for the most part throughout the game. In the second half, I think actually we're the better team.
Well, that'll about do it here from Dayton Outpatient Center Stadium. An enjoyable night of soccer. We will be back again next Sunday night, 7 o'clock kickoff, as Dayton will host Rochester. For Andy Brewer, this is Doug Palomacki. Everybody enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend. Good night.